Hello again. There is a terrible irony about the fact that the British political party founded originally to represent the interest of working men and women has now turned into a middle class enterprise, one where miners, labourers and shop assistants are viewed with either amusement or contempt. When Dame Andre Jenkyns, a former Member of Parliament and Parliamentary Under Secretary of State, was elected Mayor of Greater Lincolnshire on Thursday, the BBC described her on their website as a former Greggs worker and Miss UK finalist. Appalling snobbishness, open misogyny and sexism, all in one short phrase. In the description to this video I give a link to the BBC politics section of their website where this can be read. I'm not surprised they've now removed it. Former Greggs worker is meant to indicate that she is a peasant because she left school at 16 and went to work in Greggs. Of course, some of us would say that she must have worked damned hard to make her way into Parliament and now to become mayor of a large district. But for the BBC, the Greggs connection is damning, and there's no getting away from the fact that she is actually working class. Who do viewers suppose the most despised of the Reform MPs is for Liberals and Progressive types? Nigel Farage is widely disliked, of course, but the man who epitomises all that Labour and the BBC loathe is Lee Anderson, a man with what you might describe as a plain way of speaking. He spent 10 years working as a coal miner and then went to volunteer for the local Citizens Advice Bureau, with whom he later had a paid position. They don't come much more working class than Lee Anderson, and he is seen as the perfect specimen of all that is wrong with the country. He talks openly about immigration and asylum seekers and expresses himself in a straightforward fashion. No wonder Labour hates him. This dislike of the working classes came very much to the fore during the Southport tragedy last year and the disorders which followed it. Interestingly, Greggs cropped up then as well. Who can forget the news stories about the people who looted Greggs? This caused huge amusement to left-wing people, for Greggs sums up all that they find disgusting about the white working classes, whom they suppose to live on sausage rolls from Greggs. For such people, the very idea of eating a pasty on the run from Greggs is an appalling one, which makes them shudder with horror. Personally, I'm quite partial to Greggs, and if I'm peckish while out, I'd sooner buy something from Greggs and eat it in the street than go to some fancy coffee bar. But then I've never made any secret of the fact that I am a peasant. One grandfather a blacksmith and the other a drayman. I could hardly claim to be anything else really. And for those that don't know what a drayman is, it's the fellow that drives a horse and cart and delivers kegs of ale to pubs, or used to, of course, when there were draymen. I'm not even sure if that's his job which even exists these days.